This thing is a lot of fun because it is very easy to use and it makes the race more exciting for the spectators. I listened to some slot car freaks and implemented a few more cool features. I like the concept of controlling an ESP32 board via a website because it opens up many new possibilities for new maker projects. It's really cool when you can control and follow a slot car race with your smartphone. And you will definitely like the new features. By the way, you can observe and control through multiple devices at the same time. All you need to do is access the IP address of the lap counter in your Wi-Fi network using an internet browser. And this works with any internet browser. I tested Safari, Chrome and Edge. So far, I have tried it on 3 PCs, a tablet and 2 smartphones at the same time. In my numerous tests, the thing was always running super stable. This motivated me to further improve it. I was listening carefully to some slot car freaks, which literally inspired me for new features. Let me talk about an improved ESP32 pin assignment for a minute. Although the old design works fine, I noticed that there are problems with the data transfer to the PC once the 2 relays are connected. And this is probably because the 2 pins I used are having a function for the serial port. The ESP32 board is a pretty complicated beast, and you know, something unexpected may happen sometimes because you cannot oversee everything at the very beginning. That's why I tested various pin assignments, and I will now show you the one that really worked without errors under all circumstances. Of course, the changes are also included in the new code that I offer for download. Now I would like to briefly introduce you to the features of the new version. We already know the first feature, and tada! The data transfer to the PC works now under all circumstances. With the relays you can interrupt the power supply and also activate the dynamic brake of the slot cars. I already explained this in an earlier video. And the next feature is really new. You can now measure the voltage on the tracks and that will be displayed as a bar in the browser interface. This isn't just a gimmick, as the feature always gives you feedback about whether the voltages and the speed controllers are okay. And above all, it allows the spectators to follow the wild dynamics of the race even better. The last feature on the list is also new. You can control the race purely via the traffic lights, meaning without the power interruption by the relays. If the traffic lights are green, you are allowed to drive. If they are red, you have to stop. And then there are penalty times for those who drive during the red light phase. This happens, for example, with an early start, or if the race has to be stopped due to an accident. Then the driver who continues driving during red light is also penalized. The penalty times are added to the total times, and then it's like in a real race. You can lose a race due to large penalty times. I really like this feature because it practically forces drivers to be fair. By the way, the following generally applies. If you press the stop button during the race, all timers will stop and the traffic lights will turn red. As soon as you press the start button, the traffic lights turn green and the race continues. Hopefully you didn't forget to subscribe to the channel, because next time I will show you how to record races using that lap counter and evaluate them with Excel. The tests with the lap counter were a lot of fun for all of us. And I have to say, the new features make the slot car races even more exciting. As makers once again relearned something for life. It is always worth listening to users if you want to further develop features. I will do the same when designing the casing for a lap counter. What do you think? Do you have any ideas? Just comment me on that. I believe that this flexible concept has still a lot to offer for us makers, so stay tuned. Now stay tuned and don't forget to support the channel. See you soon in the coming episodes.